Hey, I'm Charles from Cinegears. Today I'm going to show you the difference between our first model of the Pegasus Cablecam kit in contrast with our Pegasus XL. So basically, as you can see, these things are designed to grab and go. So they come both in a carry-on size waterproof case. Laser cut foam. The second one is going to be our XL version. A little bit different case, but same idea here. Cable, everything that you need, ready to go. So let me give you a quick look at the layout of the inside of these boxes. Take this cable and board out real quick. Show you this. This is our first generation. Transitioning over to the XL. Take a look inside this one. And so both of these kits come with a pre-cut acrylic board, kind of designed to make it a little bit easier to wrap this cable around. So this cable will fit through the hole like so. You'll just secure it to the other side and it'll wrap around. So the first big difference that you're going to notice between our original version is the controller. If we turn that on real quick so you can see that real quick, there's the first version controller. So our newer version, the XL, the controller is similar to a lot of the game consoles you're probably familiar with. If you go ahead and hold this on-off button for 3 seconds, it should generate power. So this is our first version. So there's a look at the XL. But just to give you a little in-depth look, so size-wise, roughly they're about the same. A little bit of weight difference. Both of the Pegasus Cablecam kits are going to be equipped with ultrasonic sensors so you don't run into anything. If there's any obstructions throughout your filmmaking experience, it's going to stop itself. On the standard version, you're going to be restricted to a pretty small cable. Therefore, you're going to be restricted to a lot lighter payload. And it's going to have a lot more difficulty going on uphill if you have a heavier payload on it. Whereas the Pegasus XL, as you can see here, with these joints right here, they're much more flexible and you're going to have a lot more freedom of movement within the cable. And this whole system moves right here. And it's a lot more forgiving during your movement. For a bigger cable, bigger payload, just overall more heavy duty. So on the Pegasus standard model, all of your steering is going to be manual. So everything that you do, you're going to have to do just like this. Whereas the XL model, it's all programmable. One of the many things that can be controlled with the controller that comes with it. So the XL model, one of the best things about this thing is this little multi-axis controller that comes with it. And you can program everything to this thing, including the steering, like such. Obviously, you're going to want to be a little bit careful with your settings and ensure that they're set properly. So you can touch any of these numeric values down here and you can change them as you see fit. Go ahead and just simply input them, press OK, and you're good to go. The Pegasus XL controller, as you can see, is very high quality. Very nice, all aluminum casing, 16 axis. It's got an attachment back here for an additional screen or monitoring system. It has a port for an additional antenna. It's got an area in the back for a secondary viewing device or screen monitor. So the biggest idea behind the upgrade to the Pegasus XL is a centralized controlling device. So the controller is not just going to control your Pegasus XL and its lateral movement, but it is also able to control your follow focus, your additional or secondary screening device, and your camera motion devices, all in one touch. All right, so the Pegasus standard version is only going to be compatible with the smaller quick mount, whereas the XL, you can do either or, and it comes with both. So your motorized hand and instruments of such are going to be pretty easily attachable to the XL model. So as you can see, it's already plugged in here to our online 2. You can just slide it into your mount, lock it in place with the mechanism over here. Use your remote control in order to control it. Like I said before, it's got many axes that you can control the speed. It's all touchscreen. Whatever speed that you like, whether it be fast, whether it be slow and smooth, you can program into this. So as you can see, you can also mount the rotating arm horizontally. and it's got the perfect clearance compatibility with our batteries. The Pegasus XL has 4 different spindle gears and 4 different drive shaft gears, and depending on how you arrange those, which is dependent on your payload and the speed in which you want to go, those can all be varied. Think of it like a car. If you're going uphill and you have something in the back of your truck or you're towing a trailer, that overdrive kicks in. The torque increases. Granted, you're at a little bit slower speed, but you're capable of carrying a lot more. So on top of here, you're going to see the different variations of gears. There's 4 different combinations that you can choose from right here. The Pegasus XL is really, it's just a one-stop shop. Whether you have a light payload and you're going at faster speeds, or you have a heavier payload and you need to go slower and smoother, this thing's going to be able to carry it for you. And all that information is conveniently placed right here. If you have a 4-to-1 spindle to drive gear ratio, your quickest speed, your fastest speed on cables or tracks is going to be about 5.9 meters per second. So with that same ratio on the ground, it's going to be right at 7 meters per second. If you want to know what this thing is capable of, if you have a 1-to-4 spindle gear to drive shaft ratio, you're going to get about 18 kilograms maximum capacity while this is on cables, and it's going to be about 20 kilograms if it's on the ground. Okay, so the Pegasus XL is going to be equipped with a 12-volt power output right here. So you can hook up any of your wireless video transmission devices, anything that you want to that needs an external power source. And located over here, you're going to have all your trigger control points. The XL itself has the ability to hold, although we only have 1 LiPo battery connected, it can hold 2. So you can also attach additional battery plates if you're wanting to use broadcast batteries. For instance, this is an Anton Bauer battery plate. So disconnecting and reconnecting another battery is pretty simple. You just have these Velcro straps right here that's holding the LiPo battery in place. So both of the battery plate and the Pegasus XL is going to have pre-drilled holes. Put the plate on, screw it in, and you're good to go. So if you'd like to know more about our first model of the Pegasus Cablecam kit, feel free to look at our website. We have some additional videos on there from previous shots.